Hey everyone, welcome back to Seven Shepherds Farm. Today we are sorting off all of the ram lambs that we're sending to market this weekend. So we moved this group of winter lambs and ewes, and obviously there's some new babies in this patch too, but they were up on a hillside kind of far away, so they had quite a move this morning that I did not get on film, but I'm going to take you along from here. We're going to move them up here into the working corral, and we are going to sort off all the ram lambs that we're selling and any ewe lambs we're selling. So the way we're going to do that is, as we run them through the alleyway and the chute, anything that we're going to send to market this weekend is going to get a scrapies tag around their ear. It's kind of like a white tag that folds around their ear with our ID number on it. And then we'll put it like in the inside of the barn to the side where they can't get out. So everything that's going to market will have a scrapies tag identified that way and in a separate area of the barn. Any ewe lambs that we want to keep to breed this fall, we will put one of our Seven Shepherds tags in their ear. Basically, it's like a Premier 1 tag. It also has our scrapies number on it, but it also has like our farm identification on it. So we will put that in the ewe's ear that we're going to keep, and then we will turn those back out with the older ewes. So the older ewes will just wean those themselves, and they will get turned right back out with the flock. So after tomorrow, we will have one big flock of sheep again. We're going to move that group of 700 and their babies with this group, and so everything will be back together, and the ram lambs and any ewes we want to get rid of we'll be headed to market on Saturday. So follow along with us as we move them up here into the corral and the working barn, and we'll show you kind of how we're going to sort them. It's pretty easy, and then we'll take you along as we load them up in the trailer to send them to market. All right, so they're just in this, what we call the feed barn area. We dry allotted them in here earlier this spring. That's kind of our little catch pen, and then we're going up here to the lot, to the corral. So Jake's up ahead calling them, and then I'm back here pushing them with our friend Michael. He's helping us today. Got all these new ones in here too, so it'll be nice to just have the babies again. Over here, we're leaving this one in here. We moved them up here about an hour ago, and this one just lambed twins an hour ago. So she had them right as she got into the holding pen. So we're going to leave her out here, and we're going to move the rest of them. Kind of just taking it slow and easy. Lots of little babies in here too, but we've got to get the big ones out. All right, they're all in. Now time to sort them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Let's go.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to shut this gate behind us? Hey. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. 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 Ready?
Come on. Come on. Hip, hip.
Come on. Hey. Nope. No, 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 no.
It's here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they don't fall completely apart.
Yeah, I'll have to I need to make a few modifications to it.
Just, you want the bigger ones first?
yeah, that'd be ideal.
You want me to open this?
Yeah.
Two big ones at a time? Or you want more than two?
Come on. Let's go.
Come on. If they get a little kicker, I think I'd be dead by now.
Okay, so we're about halfway done sorting these ram lambs off for market. As you can see, this is the group over here. Anything with a folded over tag. That's a scrapies tag that they need before you send them to the sale barn. So this is our ram group over here. These are the ones going to the sale. And then all the females, like I said, we've been turning them back out down here with the other females. So just kind of running them through here. If it's a female, she gets one of these, just like an ear tag. And then if it's a male, he's getting a scrapies tag. So the female tags are scrapies approved too. So if they stay here and we ever get rid of them for some reason or another, they have a scrapies number as well. Michael, will you hold this for just 1 minute?
Hold it to you there?
Yeah. I'm gonna tag this one here. Alright, he goes out with the males. We'll run the rest of these up there. The ewes we're just immediately turning out the side, and they're going down just out to the holding pen, and then whenever we're done, we'll turn them out back into the pasture. So, all right, we're gonna keep going here.
All we're doing is tagging these. So these are still on the ewes. I'm gonna tag it, and then we're gonna check their eye color too. Well, I'm gonna tag one. So we're tagging them. See, like that one's a little bit pale, in my opinion. So since these are just ewe lambs, still on their mom, I'm gonna go ahead and worm this thing. I forgot what you can call it now.
Prohibit
Wormer. So we typically do not worm anything. We don't worm any of our like established ewes, anything that's an older ewe. But these are still on their mom. If they're looking like they could be a little bit wormy, basically right now it's worth worming them in my opinion at this age, just to give them a little boost. And like they're probably gonna get weaned off by their mom here before too long, so they're gonna have a little bit of stress coming up anyway. And it's in spring, which is high worm count time anyway. So for all those factors, we are worming the ones that need it on just the ewe lambs that we're gonna keep. So we done it both ways. We went where we just didn't worm absolutely anything. We ended up losing some that way. So I think it's worth it to just. We're at this age. They're vulnerable anyway. They're growing. There's a high worm count because it's spring, and they're getting ready to get weaned off by their mom. So for all those reasons, we're going to worm the ones that need it. Anything that has really good eye color, we're just leaving go. We don't worm everything. We just spot worm it. So. Hey. Yeah, one's back first.
Okay, so yesterday we moved this large group of yearling ewes with their lambs from that ridge kind of by the highway. And whenever we moved them, we did have to like move them through a small, what we called an old bullpen paddock, and across a gravel road. And then we put them in that same holding area that we brought the bigger, the older ewe lamb group into last week. So we left them in here overnight just so everybody could team back up with their lambs, get back on their feet after, you know, moving a distance yesterday. And from the looks of it, looks like everybody found each other again last night. So from here, they literally just have to walk through the corral and then they're back in with the other flock. So we're just going to kind of open the gates to the corral, let them walk through the corral slowly, and then they'll be teamed up with the older flock, and then we'll just run one big flock over here again. So it'll be kind of nice. With the dogs in this situation, we are going to just team the dogs back up. We have one of our dogs from home, Molly. We brought her over here because we felt like we were short a dog or two. So we're going to leave her over here just because she's done so well with the sheep over here. So with the dog situation, we will have 5 like older dogs and then 1 pup with them, or an 8-month-old pup. So anyways, that's the situation on the dogs. We should have plenty of dog power for that large of a flock with all the babies, and we'll just see once how they do. But I'll try to get a video of these flocks teaming up together, and that'll be it for the week. This morning we sent our rams off to Norwood, so we were glad to be gone with those winter rams for now, and we'll be excited to sell this larger group this fall and winter. Okay, so here they are coming from that working barn area into the corral. And from the corral, they're spreading out and teaming up with the other ones. Lots of little babies that are big enough to be making the move now, which is crazy how big they get in just 3 weeks' time. Remember, our first lamb dropped on April 16th, so these lambs are getting big already. Making the move just like the older ones. So this mom here, she kind of keeps walking back and forth, so looks like she might have lost track of her lamb for a minute, but they'll all find each other back here in a second. Goodness, look how big this black and white one is already. Starting to slow down here a little bit at the end. You can tell back here, lots of newer moms with little babies out here still, taking it a little slower with the newer babies. All right, I want to show you kind of how they're fanning out really fast, but this is where they're teaming up with the other group. Lots of new ones right here. Mama's stuck with them slowly. So that's what we wanted to see. All right, I'll kind of show you out here. Few more back here, but they know that there is nothing in that feed barn area for them to eat. They were in there all night, and there just wasn't a lot to eat. So they know that. They're not going to go back through the lot. And it's just dirt in there. So they're not going to want to go back through there. So these gates here will be able to leave open for the rest of the day, probably even tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm betting that most of these that are left will make their way through here. It's all connected here. They can get through here if they want. But, well, I think that sums up a crazy few days on the farm. We went from sorting ram lambs to moving this group twice to teaming the 2 flocks back up together, lambing so many more lambs. So it's been a busy few days on the farm, and we were glad to take you guys along with us for the journey, and we look forward to many more videos this spring to show you what we do here on Seven Shepherds Farm. So thanks for following along, and we'll see you next time.